Hello everyone, this is Yumi Gaming logging in and the game is Eve Echoes. So today we have got a launch preview, voice your thoughts from the developers themselves. Well, it is a really interesting read and as usual I'll be going through the, the launch preview. I'll be like reading it out and giving some of my opinions and like thinking out aloud on what I make of the launch preview. First of all, I really like how the developers are really interacting with the players and giving out handouts on what can the players be expecting, then reaching out to players for how to move forward, and they are doing a lot of stuff as well as their Discord server is really active. So I think that Eve Echoes is gonna be a great game. So let's dive into the launch preview on introduction and discussion into Eve Echoes tutorial. Eve Online is a sci-fi sandbox MMO that has captured the interest of many die-hard fans throughout the years. It is renowned for its scale and complexity, and as the mobile version of this legendary IP, Eve Echoes endeavors to preserve the essence of Eve Online in its entirety. Complexity in game design correlates to its difficulty, and as all Eve fans knows, Eve has a rather steep learning curve, which often terrifies newcomers. Eve Echoes aims to resolve these concerns while retaining the essence of what makes Eve so captivating. As a result, we concentrate our efforts on two approaches. First, simplify user interface and controls to better fit mobile devices. Second, create a comprehensive tutorial that fully elaborates on the mechanics of the game. So, as every one of us know by now that Eve Echoes is going to be similar to Eve Online, and the developers are trying to maintain all the integrities and complexities of Eve Online. And at the same time, we also know that Eve Online has a really steep learning curve. So, keeping that in mind, the developers are putting forward a tutorial themselves so that people do not have any problems while starting Eve Echoes, and so that they can learn quickly, like giving out the basic stuff. Well, that is some of the content creators' jobs, and we will be looking at other alternatives on how to make really good and captivating videos, which is going to be fun. Therefore, in the following segment, we will discuss the design concept, primary structure, and the content of the tutorial. First off, we decided to design a non-linear tutorial, and here are the reasons. So before reading forward, I'll define what is a non-linear tutorial as many. Uh, the non-linear is like a straight line, and a non-linear hence means that it is not a straight line. So you can learn the tutorial in different ways, and you will be exploring tutorial through many different angles. So I think that is what the developers mean by the non-linear tutorial. On each player will have their own unique experience when experiencing the tutorial. And below other reasons, the term non-linear has always been synonymous with Eve. As players ourselves and as developers, a linear design creates boundaries, and boundaries leads to both suboptimal gaming experience and dull design experience. I really like this point, the second one. Equilibrium is always on our minds. We are trying to find a balance between retaining the game's complexity and maintaining user friendliness. Therefore, we have decided to design the tutorial in broad strokes instead of holding the player's hands every step of the way. We aim to lay out a basic structure of the game's mechanics and allow new players to explore and experience the joy of discovery. So they have given a picture, and as we can see that there's a basic tutorial with the basic stuff, then advanced tutorial and a career plan. So as we know, Eve Echoes has a game format in which people actually choose careers they want to pursue in the game. They can do mining, they can be player focused, they can do piracy, they can do a variety of things, they can be into logistics. So that tutorial, I guess, will be a really attractive one and people will be looking forward for it. So as these basic guidelines have been laid out, we then redirect our focus in identifying the basic controls or mechanics that are essential to understanding the game. We hope to see newcomers grasping the basic controls and know-how as soon as they complete the tutorial. During the internal playtesting phase, a decision was made to combine our nonlinear approach with animated tutorials, and after numerous trials and errors, we reached a version that we believe could achieve what we have envisioned. Unfortunately, in the December 2019 open beta test, we found out a significant number of pilots left the game after the tutorial as they reflected a loss of purpose of the after the tutorial. To counter this issue, we decided to add a midway goal after the tutorial to provide a clear sense of purpose. So as you can see, after completing each tutorial, they get some mission rewards, which I think has been lately been getting implemented by each game, as it helps give players a certain sense of satisfaction and makes the players strive towards completing the tutorial, as they will get some really cool stuff after they have completely and successfully completed the tutorial. So I think this is a good move given the focus they would like from the player at the starting, because it is a complex game, so they need to first involve the player more with the game so that they can actually start enjoying it. To verify this idea's plausibility, we made it available to the test servers within a week's time, and thankfully the retention rate saw a notable increase. Building on this foundation, we have made subsequent improvements and new additions, which eventually became this current version. The tutorial is comprised of 7 stages spanning across 4 levels, from Tech Level 3 to Tech Level 6. Each stage consists of various subquests that introduce the players to different aspects of the game's core mechanics, including skills, tech upgrades, gameplay features, encounter, abnormal, market, mining, logistics, and more. Each subquest also includes animated instructions to maximize learning efficiency. So, we do not know what exactly the animated instructions mean, but it can be that there are some uh, animations with like 3D driven objects, or I don't know. They might be. Well, we are really looking forward to how they come up with the animations. Then we can see the career plan on our screen right now. So that is the military, then the industry, then the business. So like each player can choose a different career plan and on which whatever suits their play style. Then this is the military career plan we have in front of us, and the T1 is frigate command, the T2 is frigate defense upgrade, and T3 is frigate engineering plus destroyer command. So the career plan is pretty set up as it is. We have also designed tutorials for players with different play styles. The recommended skills, ships, and gameplay vary in each playstyle to provide an extensive and comprehensive experience that suits all players. Besides the content above, we have also included easily accessible tidbits of information in the following categories. Basic controls offer animated instruction on basic controls. Tips offer tips through textual instructions. Social offers rookie help and instructions on how to join cooperation to encourage social interaction. Question and answer frequently asked questions. Others offer guides on advanced combat mechanics and how to deal with podded, like killed in a pod. So there's another picture they have launched in which we can see the star chart tutorial, then system and sec level introduction, toggle star chart list, how do I autopilot to destination, and some really basic questions that any new player will face as soon as they start the game. Then they have also shown the star charts, the stargates, and that's the end of it for now. So I hope you like the video. And since even I am beginning out on my journey on Eve Echoes, so it will be great developing alongside everyone. And as I am a fairly new player to Eve Echoes, I think that I will be looking at the game from a really different angle than the experienced Eve Online players. And I just might be, able to somewhat give a better explanation sometimes. Of course, that's not possible always. So, well, thank you for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And see you soon.